Hey guys, welcome to Ben Wrenchin. My name's Ben, and today I'm wrenching on my 2004 Honda Accord. I installed this aftermarket radio about a year ago. It's pretty cool, and it's definitely been better than the factory radio. It's got a lot of features that my original radio didn't have, and on that one the CD player and the radio both quit working. So while it's not perfect, it's definitely been an upgrade from what I had before. And today I'm going to be installing an amplifier box that pairs perfectly with that radio. I got this from Eonon as well. They really liked the video that I did on that radio. You guys responded well to it, so they said, hey, you should try out this amplifier for it. So I'm gonna go ahead and install that. And since I'm gonna have the radio out anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and install this new one. It's exactly the same as the one I installed originally. The only lingering issue that I have is that my rear defrost still doesn't work. And after running through customer service troubleshooting, they couldn't figure it out, so they just went ahead and sent me a new radio. For the last year I've dealt with it, but since I'm gonna have it out anyway, I'll go ahead and put that in too. I'm not gonna show you this full process in detail. If you wanna see that, I'll link it in the video up top as well as down in the description. But it's gonna be as simple as taking that old radio out the same way I did before and plugging this into it. This is the Eonon Car DSP box. It is model A303, and it claims to deliver high quality audio output. So I'm really not sure what the exact benefit of this is. I guess I'm gonna find out when I get it installed. And then I'll do as good of a comparison as I can do between the way that sounds and the way it sounded before I installed it. I obviously can't play music on YouTube, but I'll see what I can do about that. I'll at least let you guys know what I think. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the radio out, plug this into the new one and get the new one installed. And then I'll let you guys know how it sounds. So getting to this point was not too bad at all, but I forgot how much was involved in all this. I really don't want to unplug all this and plug a new radio in when I can literally just hook this up and see how it sounds. So I'm going to leave the old one in there. This has just got a couple of plugs. It's got a rainbow wiring harness that goes from the amplifier to the radio. So I'll just take this connector out of the back of the radio. So this rainbow harness matches up with this one here that is plugged into the blue plug on my original wiring. And this amplifier has two plugs on it, one on each side. The one on this side says speaker out car connection, and this side says speaker in big screen radio. So I'll hook up this rainbow connector. That is the speaker in big screen radio side. I'll plug that end into the radio. Didn't really get a good snap on it, but I can't pull it out, so I guess that's good enough. And then I'll just plug this rainbow harness coming from the blue connector into the other side that is labeled car connection. That one got a good snap. It's got this dial on it here, but it actually came with a remote. And so the only thing I have left to hook up is the RF receiver for the remote. It's just got a regular auxiliary plug that plugs into this spot here that says IR. I'm gonna run this wire for the remote up through this hole that I have the antenna for the GPS as well as my external microphone. So I can just fish this through this hole, and there it is coming out the other side. And then I can just run this down where these other two wires are and feed it all the way through there. And now I've got enough to plug it into this amplifier. And this whole thing will live back down under the radio. So at this point, everything's wired up. I just need to pull this through. Just stuff all those wires down there. You can use some zip ties if you want it to look nice. And then I'll just need to make sure that this amplifier can sit down here with the radio back in its spot. So I think it'll fit down there okay. Everything looks pretty good. I'm just gonna get the radio back in place. And that feels like everything's gonna fit. So I think we're in good shape. So before I put all this back together, I'm gonna turn it on and test it. And we'll see if the sound is noticeably better. And one thing that's really cool about this radio that I've never used is you can get on YouTube. So since I can't use real music, I'm gonna find some music from one of my videos. And the sound is not too bad, I gotta say. So no complaints here. Actually sounds really good. Okay, so I'm all right with this. All right, so now it's just putting it back together. So now I'll just finish reinstalling all this stuff and give you my final takeaways. Alright, and there we go. That really wasn't too bad. And it did come with a remote, and this works. I can mute it.
Maximum volume.
I can turn the volume up and down with this.
Classic.
I can change the modes.
Pop.
It's got different sounds.
Rock.
Pop, rock, classical, jazz. And the lady's voice is pretty cool.
Vocal. Custom.
You can have a custom channel. So I'm changing that by pressing this EQ button. It's got some presets.
Flat. Classic.
I'm going to stick with classic. It's got a bass setting.
Bass. Treble. Middle.
So it's got quite a few settings that you can change with the remote.
Bass.
So I think that's pretty cool. I'll have to play around with this thing for a while, but that's a pretty cool feature. So my final takeaway, the sound is really good. I don't know how much of this I'll be able to show, but it sounds really good. It actually does sound better than it did without that amplifier. Really happy with it. So my takeaway after using this for about 2 minutes is that it was really easy to install, especially if you've already installed the Eonon radio. I think the sound quality is better. Like I said, I really don't have a way to judge how much better it is with this installed, but I noticed a difference and I listen to a lot of music in this car. So if you've installed this Eonon radio on your Honda Accord and you're looking for a little bit better sound, this is a really good option. It's from Eonon. It's literally just plug and play in the back of the radio, and taking it back out really wasn't that bad. I didn't have to disconnect anything. Really only took me about 15 to 20 minutes. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. I just wanted to show you real quick how to install that. I will link it in the description, as well as the radio, and the video where I installed it. I'll link that in the description too. And as a thank you to all of you who watch my channel, I'm going to give away one of these radios and a backup camera. It's the same one that I installed in the original video. Just send me an email to benwrenchinyt@gmail.com and let me know that you want the radio and the backup camera. I'm hoping there's somebody out there who's watched that video and wanted to get it but wasn't able to get the radio. And since Christmas is upon us, I thought I would give this away as a gift, as a thank you for you guys watching my channel. So the first person to send me an email saying they want the radio, it's yours, as well as the backup camera. Again, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch you guys in the next video.